Hello, Riversiders. Glad to have you here. I'm your host, Gabriella Madrigal, and today we have a special guest on the show here to talk about an upcoming event in our city. We also hear from Riverside's very own U.S. Adaptive Judo team and their recent competition in the Netherlands. So stay tuned as there are plenty of things you won't want to miss on this episode of Inside Riverside. Hi guys, we have some special guests joining us today. We have Clarissa Cervantes, City Councilwoman, and Juan Navarro, local artist. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Good. Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yes. So let's get right into it. I'm already feeling super inspired and excited to attend this event. Let's talk about the Local Vibes event and how it kind of all came to fruition.
Yes, well, happy to be here. Thank you so much for having us on the show. We wanted to come out to invite the community to our upcoming event that's going to be on May 18th from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the east side over at Lincoln Park. And what we're doing is having a War II Arts and Music Festival. And this is the first time it's going to be taking place in War II on the east side. There's a lot of incredible, exciting activities, performances, art, and Juan Navarro is one of our key artists who has been an artist in residency. And Juan, I would love if you could share a little bit about the East Side Art House and the work that you all are going to be doing to uplift the arts in this event.
So if you guys attend this event, you guys will be able to see the murals that I painted alongside with over 200 volunteers from the community, and we're excited to present that to the entire city and welcome you in to enjoy the culture and the new texture that we are bringing to Riverside. And this is a great way in which we invited those artists and artists in the Inland Empire to come out and create art workshops for you and your families to enjoy. They will all be free. And we have a classic car show by a local business owner off of 14th Street. So we're not just supporting artists, we're actually supporting all local businesses on that street. Again, this is an experience to enjoy the East Side culture, along with the arts and the murals that we've cultivated. And also I will be there as an artist in residence doing a live mural that you guys can join me and paint with me as well of a classic car.
Well, before we leave, remind us of the address, time, and where people need to be.
Yes, absolutely. So just a reminder, May 18th, 2 to 8 p.m., we will be out in Lincoln Park at 4261 Park Avenue. Again, this is a free event for all ages, family. Please come out, bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, be ready to spend a day out there to listen to great performances. We will be announcing the artists, the headliners very soon, and we look forward to seeing you out there in War II in the City of Arts and Innovation. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being here. It sounds like a great event, and I can't wait to see you there. And now on to a special recognition for a local resident here in Riverside. In a recent Riverside Success Report at City Council, Juan Torres was honored for his remarkable dedication to the community, spanning from his childhood in Riverside to his active involvement in local charities, coaching, and providing for students in need. Juan's recognition extends to his achievement as the first and youngest Riverside resident to complete his 6th Star World Marathon, as he just completed the London Marathon this past weekend. Expressing deep gratitude to the city of Riverside and his supporters, Juan looks forward to a future filled with continued success and service. Fresh off their return from the World Special Needs Judo Games in the Netherlands, the U.S. Adaptive Judo team celebrates another successful outing. Assembled by the Riverside Youth Judo Club, those talented athletes comprised of Scott Katzenstein, Heidi Romero, Maylene Tsai, Leonie Barrett, and Kevin Lopez overcame significant obstacles to claim medals and secure impressive finishes. Their families witnessed their achievements firsthand, thanks to the generous support and donations of their friends, colleagues, and the public. Looking forward ahead, the Judo Club is excited to host the 2024 Pan American Adaptive Judo Games here in Riverside. This historic event will be the first of its kind in the United States and is expected to attract competitors from across the globe. We applaud the dedication and perseverance of these athletes as they proudly represent Riverside on the world stage. Get ready, Riverside, because it's that time again for our Riverside Sports segment. We're pumped to dive into the action with our resident expert, Pep Fernandez, who's always here to bring us the latest on our city's local athletes. Take it away, Pep.
Yeah, we've got some local athletes here in the city of Riverside ready to do some really big things at CIF. Let's start with some King track and field on the boys' side. Congratulations going out to Christian Hicks, your back-to-back Big 8 League champion in the shot put. We just had the Big 8 League finals, and also Andrew Dixon in the discus not only broke his own record, which is a school record, but he also broke the meet record to win the discus with a heave of 172 feet. And while we're passing out shout outs, how about the King boys distance medley relay team winning at the Mount Sac Relays with a county record time? It's the third fastest time in the nation this season. We're talking about Braden Lunetta, Mason Cowell, Logan Carlson, and Max Zavaleta. And you can follow the Wolves as they pursue CIF titles at MLK Track and Field on the gram. Congratulations, guys. Now from track to the pool at Riverside Poly, we just had the Rain Cross Conference Championships on Thursday at Poly High School, and Bears standout Ava Deanda, a CIF state champion from a year ago, trying to chase down every single record at Poly High School. She almost has it. She's going for the 200 IM, held currently by the legendary Sippy Woodhead. She almost had it, but she did win the league championship and the Rain Cross Conference title. The Poly boys and girls won your Ivy League and conference championships, and they were led by the swimmers in this picture from left to right. Kyle Rodias, your 100 free and 500 free Ivy League and Rain Cross champion. Ava Deanda right there, your state champ from a year ago. She won the 200 IM and the 100 fly. Miguel Buon, your 50 free and 100 back champion. Presley McPhail, your 50 free champion in the Ivy and the Rain Cross Conference. And Dash Deanda, only a sophomore, the 200 free and the 100 breast champion. All 5 members were also part of 2 relay teams who won both the Ivy League and Rain Cross Conference titles. And you can follow along with the Bears as they go to the CIF Southern Section meet next week at Mount San Antonio College. You can follow them on Instagram at Poly Swim Team and check on the Bears as the boys will compete in Division 2 and the girls in Division 1. Now more action from the pool, the Ambassador League Finals, and it was a photo finish. The Woodcrest Christian girls coming in a first place tie with Loma Linda Academy, 120 points for both the Royals and the Roadrunners. Arrowhead Christian just 2 points back at 118. It literally came down to the final race. So congratulations to the Woodcrest Christian girls for earning a share of the Ambassador League title. And one more shout out before we get out of here. The Notre Dame boys golf team won another league championship. That is back-to-back league titles. The Titans went 12-0 in league last year, and they went 12-0 again this year in the San Andreas League. So congratulations to the Notre Dame boys. So let's tee it up and swing back to you in the studio.
Whether you're a local or from afar, now's the perfect time to immerse yourself in the vibrant exhibits at the Cheech Marine Center for Chicano Art and Culture. With exciting new exhibits on the horizon, don't miss out on one of Riverside's hottest attractions. Here's the one and only Cheech Marine extending a warm invitation for you to come and explore.
Hola familia, this is Cheech Marin, and I wanted to let you know that I've been out gathering more pieces for the collection. El más loco. Stop by and see what's new. Memberships are available. Come and meet me at the Cheech.
Meet me at the Cheech.
If you haven't heard, the Museum of Riverside is commemorating its remarkable 100-year milestone with a series of 100 special events. So coming up on Friday, May 3rd is Nights with the Museum, featuring an in-depth discussion of the works of Burton Fraser, a prolific postcard photographer of the 1920s to the 1950s. Hosted by author and historian Steve Leck, prepare to be transported back in time as he uncovers Fraser's sought-after postcards with many views from throughout Riverside County. The event will be held at the main library community room from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It will be an unforgettable journey into the past you won't want to miss. Attention anime fans, Anime Riverside 2024 comes to town June 1st and 2nd. This will be held at the Riverside Convention Center and will host a number of events, such as a cosplay contest, a scavenger hunt, and singing and dancing to the latest anime tunes. There will also be plenty of vendors selling your favorite anime merch, so mark your calendars and be sure to get dressed up for a fun weekend for all ages. Visit animeriverside.com for more information and get your tickets today. And don't forget, this Saturday, April 27th, is the annual Tamale Festival. Be sure to come by from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at White Park. Enjoy all the great tasting food and know that your participation plays a vital role in raising funds and awareness for the Spanish Town Heritage Foundation to preserve the historic Trujillo adobe. We look forward to seeing you there. All right, Riverside, it's time to sign off for now, but keep watching as we show you a number of events happening across town next week. Curious to know more? Head over to the community calendar at riversideca.gov/calendar. I'm Gabriella Madrigal. Thanks for joining me on Inside Riverside.